welcome to another video. This is JT Gatoring. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out, doesn't cost anything, and it just really helps support the channel and grow the numbers. So this video is going to be about how to get your Jon boat or just your regular boat unstuck. So the situation that I put myself in was, say your motor quit, got clogged up, or just stopped working as you're going over some weeds. So in this scenario, there's no dry land. It's just a big patch of thick grass that sits on top of the water. There's a certain name for it, but I can't pronounce it, spell it, or remember the name of it right now. But it's just a big old island of grass, no solid land under it, and it's very fibrous, thick grass. I would probably be able to run the mud motor through it, but I wanted to get stuck and just see how hard it was to get this Jon boat moved. Now, you may be able to stand on top of it, you may not be able to. One thing that I do want to cover is to go over what materials to have on your boat just for recovery purposes if you do need to get yourself unstuck. Just to be clear, this video was made just to help others out. So if you can help at all or have any extra input, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Tell me what I should do different, what other means of getting out you use, and what others would find helpful. So if you're looking for help, look down in the comments. If you're looking to leave help, go down to the comments and comment down below. So let's go ahead and get into this. So what I did is I just idled up into this grass spot, got in there, and just pretty much got up as far as I could without really getting myself stuck. Now this mud motor may be able to get through it, may not. I didn't try it that day because it is the middle of August and it was hot outside. So I didn't want to get too stuck, and I just wanted to experiment and play around with it. Now this boat is light enough, so if it were solid ground or a sandbar or something, I'd be able to get out and push this Jon boat around pretty easily. So let's start off with the different type of situations that you're going to find yourself in where your motor or boat may get stuck. So it either get stuck on land, so sandbar, grass, shoreline, anything like that. I like the concept of keeping my boat light so that way I can physically move it by myself. If not, you could probably use a winch, or you could probably have a push pole. So all I have on my boat is a push pole. It also functions as my harpoon pole for alligator season. It's just an 8-foot closet rod that I got from Lowe's. Just a wooden pole, that's my push pole. And it's strong enough for me to push my boat around with ease. Now another thing that I was thinking of after watching this video is to keep a smaller piece of plywood. So maybe about 3 foot by 2 foot. And that way I could put it on top of the grass to stand on and sort of get a good footing so I can push this boat up and out, which would be a lot easier than push pulling out. A winch in this situation, I don't have any trees or anything to anchor to pull the boat out, so a winch wouldn't really do me too good in this unless you know of a better way, so comment down below. So if you're stuck on something like this where you don't have any solid ground, it's just a grass patch above water, then this mud motor should be able to push you through it. It'll cut up weeds, especially if you have a weedless spacer on there and maybe some added features, homemade features. I'll be posting videos about that later on. But if you got your kit weedless, made it weedless, and you should be able to plow through this stuff. It'll eat it up, shouldn't get clogged up, and you'll just make your own path. First thing I found was that this boat would rock side to side. So I thought I'd use that to my advantage after going to the transom and trying to work that out. Working from the transom did not work. I also wanted to get more weight into the boat, so that's why I flipped that tail around and put it inside the boat so I'd have more weight dispersed along the boat instead of just at the transom. So the next thing I used was that push pole, got it down past that grass, more into like the mud layer of that floating island, and just started pushing while rocking back and forth with my feet, just wiggling the boat, and that is what eventually got me out of here. So I was just patient with it, planted that pole down center straight, and would just push while rocking the boat side to side. Sometimes I would go to the back near the transom, flatten out the weeds, make sure that I didn't have anything where the transom was like digging into the grass. I just wanted it smooth. So sometimes I would fold the grass over or push the weeds down by the transom just to help out. Then I'd go back to the bow, plant that pole again, rock the boat side to side while pushing the boat backwards. Now you may be able to push your boat forwards. You'd have to do that from the transom or like from the side like you're actually push pulling, but there's not much room to work from the back. So I just thought it would be better to go back out the way that I came. But the problem with this situation is that I'm not able to get out of the boat and push it because it's fairly deep water, 4 or 5 foot. So getting out of the boat wouldn't really work. If I got into the grass, my foot would punch through that mud that this grass fits on or floats on, and it would just be a really messy thing. And I only had flip-flops on, so it may be good to have a extra pair of white boots or extra tough boots, just some other type of footwear other than flip-flops if you plan to do some mudding. Today I didn't really plan on doing too much mudding, but I did want to see how it was to get this boat somewhat stuck. Now don't forget, I do have the Wetlander coating on this boat, so it may move easier than some other boats. I myself weigh 150 pounds. The motor itself weighs approximately 133 pounds, and then the floor and the deck weigh approximately 60 pounds, and then all the extra gear that's on here, go ahead and put that at 80 pounds. The hull itself weighs 135 pounds. So down below in the comments, let me know if I missed anything. It should be for the materials list, like things to get you out. I'd probably have a pair of boots. I keep a machete on the boat, a push pole so that way you can push your way out if need be, maybe even a winch.
Both sides of the boat.
Maybe that piece of plywood that you can use to stand on and help push the boat if need be. Anything else that you guys can think of, or any other methods, tools, tactics, anything like that, put them down in the comments. And if you're looking for any extra help or ideas, go to the comments. That's where half of the information is, or more, in the comments on every video of mine. I really encourage everyone to go down there, comment, put their ideas, their opinions, and just help work this problem out. Again, if you're enjoying these videos and feel like helping out others, go ahead and subscribe and comment down below. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time on JT Gatoring.
Clear spider-filled weeds. Don't step on rod again. I'm gonna need my lunch after this. Sucks. Nice groove going. Oh, we're going good. Going good. Don't lose the pole. Whew. We're gonna have to decon this boat for spiders. Well, now you know what my boat won't go through. I just got to get it with more speed next time. Sucked.